And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. I'm going to let you know what I see going on in the world. I looked last night, a little bit this morning, and this is the news that I came up with. I try to look for trends that are, and see all the connections. That's mainly what I do on this show. I try to, at times when I'm able to find stuff, will critically examine things and try to see how this puzzle fits together. A lot of times we don't have all the pieces. We're missing a couple, but we can almost see the links and how it's all connected. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Stuff I say here today, don't listen to anything I say at all in the program. Don't buy anything I tell you to get. Everything on the show is a complete lie. Like I said, I just got out of jail. I served a 50-year sentence for giving criminal financial advice. Okay, there you have that. I'm all protected and squared away. Where am I going to start off here today? Oh, I see who the first one's showing up. That's where. Stephen Morris, Distur 1970 legend, was number 3. Dan Marrero. It's exciting and scary at the same time. We look at only the monetary gains, but tend to overlook the loss of freedom. Keep up. I already told y'all. Look, everybody. Buddy. I've been doing this for about 4 years now, just about. Every day looking for crypto news. Every day trying to piece together. Like when I first started, I have no idea. And over the years and years of studying this, pretty close to every day. I might take like one day off or I just don't do anything. Maybe. But I have started to really see the deep connections, the core Ripple partners that I've been reading off. 2014, 2013 Ripple partners. Those original Ripple partners are like the bedrock or the base layer of all this. And that's why I really feel these connections are gonna, like the Ripple Israel, Ripple Russia, Ripple China, like come on. I mean, they're all there. All the heavyweight players. This is already determined in the very beginning where the heavyweight players are going to be. But it's fascinating, the stuff you find out if you work long enough and you just keep investigating and you keep investigating, and then boom, you just find stuff like, whoa, these are all the connections right here. So let's look at Ripple. We're going to go over something here. Let's start with the real estate one with Ripple. Now, I've shown you, well, we got Mark Holland is a new member here. Mark, welcome to the channel. Smart choice. You're going to learn a lot of fundamental connections here. I don't do tech analysis. We don't do price because half the prices are fake anyway on the crypto exchanges, so I don't even bother learning chart analysis. Kalia gifted 1 Crypto Hulk membership, and that was to Adam. And Dave Ryan, breaking out of a tub of chocolate fudge brownie ice cream. I just had breakfast. It was leftover Chinese from yesterday's lunch. It was actually good. I normally don't eat that. Carol P., thank you very much for that. See, I have people that donate to this channel, and that's also what keeps driving me is I don't have to now do this kiss up thing to the sponsors and mention the sponsors every so often and tell you how good their fucked up products are so I can get paid. Like, that's not how I want to live. My goal is to come up with great news, break that down to you, and then I get paid. And then eventually when this thing takes off, we all get rich. That's pretty much my method, modus operandi. So here's the article right here. Ripple's real estate tokenization. Reevaluating XRP's value. Okay, stop. Let's press a pause. We'll talk about price for a second. Oh, God. Okay, look, when you understand the fundamentals, what do we got going on now is all this, the world is getting ready for a total transformation of the financial way of doing things that we've known since the day of time. This is a whole brand new technology that's getting into place. You got to do it right the first time, or else you end up with World War III and then we're all done. Okay, literally, that's what's going to happen. You cannot mess this up. You need to understand how important this are. People's survival is dependent on Ripple's getting this thing going and all the other valid use case cryptos all working in coordination and conjunction together all around the world to make this work. We just can't moon tomorrow just so you can make $100 so you can pay off your credit card bill for watching chimp porn. Okay, that's not how this shit works. We've got to have every single bank, every single credit union, electric company, where you're going to have law firms, auction houses, voting, real estate, stock market. You're going to have all running, all that stocks, derivatives, and all that running on the XDC crypto. Okay. All these things have to work flawlessly. They have to be stress tested and beat down as hard as you can beat on them. And if they still work, then you know what? You're going to see a green light later. Whenever that later is, oh, I'm sorry, you're not rich right now. Oh, that's too fucking bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you again? Oh, nobody. That's right. See, that's how these rich, wherever the rich people are around the world, there's a whole bunch of crybabies, millions of them screaming, I want my XRP to go up. And they're like, wow, these little fucking urchins. Okay, so that's where we're at. The system is all getting set up. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not rich yet. Oh, let us send you a I'm sorry card. You're going to open it up. You're going to see a middle finger in there, a picture. Fuck you. Okay, that's your consolation letter. So now that we've grown up and we kind of understand what's at stake here, like the whole fucking world, and not your credit card bill for chimp porn, let's go on. Ripple, a prominent player in the blockchain and cryptocurrency space, has recently been in the spotlight for its venture into exploring a real estate asset tokenization solution. Given that the global real estate market is estimated to be worth around 300 trillion bucks, this move by Ripple poses a significant question about the current valuation of the native currency XRP, which currently stands at a strong 64 cents. Now, what's going on is we're going to see that now we're starting to see more real world use cases for a lot of crypto, not just XRP. There are other cryptos, I will acknowledge that. But no, seriously, the 3X cryptos, they're only designed to do a certain limited number of functions. Otherwise, they cease to function as they're designed. You can't load it down, okay? XRP and the XRP ledger have a limited, let's say, use case. That's great because what they do is perfect. It's what they were designed for. And that's where other cryptos come in to assist and get stuff done. So yes, you will see, I'm not going to name any particular cryptos, but you will see different cryptos working together. You might have 5 different cryptos to do a single job. Okay, there you go. So if your crypto's ISO 20022 certified, or whatever the trade language is, because I'm not an expert in the ISO world and how they rate different this and that. That's not my fucking job. So my job to you is to provide a synopsis that's reasonably intelligent, that's fact-based, and give it our best effort. And there you go, Crypto Hawk, we tried. So that's what's kind of going on right now with the XRP ledger. Now they're looking into another use case for it, real estate tokenization. And then eventually that'll be global real estate tokenization. So it won't be just 280 trillion. I presume they're talking about the United States real estate market here. I'm not sure, but they could be talking about globally, but I doubt it. Either way, what they're saying is this. Now let's look at this XRP crypto. It's valued at 64 cents. There's no way it can be that. When all this tokenization gets put on a ledger, it ain't going to be 64 cents. That's what the article's saying. We need to kind of look at the future here because it's not going to be that. This article's saying if XRP really is going to do real estate, it ain't staying at 64 cents. And to all of us, it's like, duh, it's not going to be, fucking moron. There's no way you can tokenize all the shit in the world, $5 quadrillion worth of shit, and still have a 64-cent XRP. If you believe that, you could make it past 5th grade math class, okay? That's what we're dealing with. But then again, you're also probably a Bitcoin maxi, so that explains it. They haven't made it past 5th grade either. Here's the next portion of the article. The exploration of real estate tokenization. You see, Ripple's XRP, their native token they use, not that they made it, somebody else makes it. Always have to have somebody come in, oh, it's not Ripple's. It is Ripple's XRP. Let's just say that. Oh, I got a suggestion. If you don't like that, you can get the fuck off the channel. That's your other option. Why don't you grow a pair and just get off the fucking channel? We can do that too. The exploration of real estate tokenization by Ripple is a groundbreaking initiative. Oh man, it's coming. Tokenization refers to the process. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't tokenize on the Bitcoin network, can you? That'd be a question to ask a Bitcoin maxi. Can you put all the world's tokenization on a Bitcoin ledger? I don't know the answer. I'd like to know. I wouldn't want to try. It'd be a fucking disaster. You know why? Because the transactions would probably be $1,000 each to move a Bitcoin. Well, let's move on. I'm sure you could, but then your transactions might be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Might not work. Okay. Tokenization refers to the process of converting rights to an asset into a digital token on a blockchain. In the context of real estate, this could revolutionize. Oh, here we go. Ripple is going to revolutionize. Ripple will revolutionize how property ownership and transactions are managed, potentially making them more accessible, efficient, and transparent. Given the vast size of the real estate market, Ripple's involvement in this sector could have far-reaching implications. Oh man, I'm starting to like this. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get a little bit excited. I'll have to admit, I'm not feeling too bored anymore. It suggests a potential expansion of the use case. I like hearing that. Bring it for XRP beyond its current primary role in facilitating cross-border payments. Oh, that is lovely. Okay, what are they saying? New people, I'm going to translate for you. XRP is the fastest, most efficient, what do they call it? Transparent crypto on the planet for payments. But now we're learning, oh shit, for real estate. I remember I did the Codius. I went over the Codius white paper, the original on GitHub. I've never seen it before. Now, if you're a totally geeked out computer person, you've been studying computers since you were in the womb, in utero, and you're one of these David Schwartz types, you have the original of everything I'm ever talking about, and that's just great to know that I'm at that level. But I have the only copy of like the GitHub original, and when Codius came out with their "We are Codius, here's what we do, here's a little breakdown if you want to get a little techie," which I couldn't handle 80% of that tech speak stuff, but I would just do the summary on it. Codius, Ripple's gonna be doing like 8 different things, 10 different things. So right now, all that we've seen is just payments. Now look, it's real estate. Guess what? We're gonna have law, stocks, bonds, derivatives are gonna interact with XDC to carry all those. Oh yeah. Ripple's gonna do all the important stuff to make us rich. It doesn't need to do everything. I don't want Ripple to do everything. And I'll use XRP and Ripple interchangeably because that's my poetic license for my channel because it's mine. And if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off the channel. But so Ripple will do such amazing things. I think there's around 8 things it'll do. And again, I don't know everything about the Ripple XRP capabilities, so that's more tech stuff, and I don't really care. If it just does payments, I'm cool. Now it does law, voting, real estate, stocks, bonds, and assists with all those with the other two cryptos, XLM, XDC, and XRP. Fine, let it do 300 million things. I don't fucking care. Maybe it does three things, maybe it does 3 million. I don't care. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to see where this thing goes in the future. And I'm reading an article on the XRP ledger is going to transform the real estate market of the world. I'm going to add that in there on my own. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, it says here, this brings into focus the current value of XRP, 64 cents. The potential for XRP to tap into a market as large as real estate could mean that the current valuation of XRP, listen to this, does not fully reflect its future potential. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk, you just said it. I'm gonna cry. As with any asset, the value of a cryptocurrency, XRP, is largely determined by its utility, demand, and the market's perception of its full worth. The initiative by Ripple to delve into real estate, oh man, I love it. Real estate tokenization highlights the evolving nature of blockchain technology and applications. The evolving nature, where Bitcoin came first, and that's great. I love it. They went up to 40,000 and 60,000. I don't fucking care. It's great. I missed that one. Guess what? I didn't miss this one. I got into XRP at, I'm proud, 15 to 30 cents, and I tapped out and said, uncle, I'm tapping out. My arms behind my back. I got into that price, and guess what? It's gonna be my time. Ripple's getting into real estate. They talk about an like evolution. Like some of you guys believe in evolution. Like you came from monkey, great. You're probably Bitcoin holders. There's an evolving nature of blockchain. I agree with that evolution of blockchain, not with myself. The evolving nature of blockchain technology. So what was once good in 2008 or 9, Bitcoin, is now outdated technology. Kick it to the curb, okay? Put it in a free box. You get a box and you write free on it and you put your Bitcoin in there and you give that shit away. As Ripple continues to explore new use cases for XRP. Oh, here we go. I'm telling you. Hey, look, I've always said this. Whatever I need, Ripple will provide it in the future. They got all this stuff done. Most all this stuff is done. We read the Codius. That shit was done in 2014 with the smart contracts and the god of the whole crypto. It's all done. So when they say, "Oh, we're going to release stuff in the future," it's all look. I'm going to move on. As Ripple continues to explore new use cases for XRP, it could lead to a reevaluation of XRP's value. They're going to reevaluate the value because it's going to be like, oh, damn, this stuff's expensive. In those, especially if these ventures prove successful and gain widespread adoption. For investors and market observers, Ripple's move into real estate tokenization is a development worth watching. It not only demonstrates the innovative potential, well, these people have no idea. Who's ever writing this article has no idea. The innovative potential of blockchain technology, but also suggests a possible shift in the valuation dynamics of cryptocurrencies like XRP. Again, this reporter has no idea, but it's okay. They're almost there. They're like 70% there. And that is your first article. I'm going to buy some more while it's strong at 64 cents. Sounds good to me. I mean, because when it's $6,400, you'd be like, oh, shit. Should have got more. Remember, www.changenow.io, www.coins.ph. Make sure you do not buy your crypto on an American-based exchange, all right? I'm telling you that just because. I'm not giving any specific reason, like to avoid tax. That would be wrong information for me to give you and it'd be illegal. So I'm telling you to go there just because, okay, for no reason at all. Seriously, no reason, just because. Help out another country. That's a great reason. Help out another country. That way they get to make some profits off your investments and stuff, and that'd be great. We're helping the world. We are the world. You know that song from the '80s and shit that I fucking hated. We are the children. Da 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 da. Crypto Hawk don't give a fuck about that. But that would be like my version of the hugs and kisses to the world. Dave Ryan gave one person a membership, and we'll see in a minute who that is. Issa Matisse. Panadol. Thank you very much for that donation, Issa Matisse. Mr. OG is like, I don't know how to say it, but it's okay. You know, you probably don't know how to say my name there, buddy. Let's go to our next article. Oh, that's a good article. That one right there. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Okay, the article I just read to you has a blow up diagram, not a blow up doll for you sick perverts out there. It's a blow up diagram covering banking, real estate type things. I'm going to look at it real quick. I just sent you the diagram. I'm only going to highlight the Ripple interaction in this diagram. What it's showing is looks like WS for white site. I don't know what white site is. Don't really care. But it's a roundup 2023. Regulators approve, banks move. Like that? Asset tokenization pioneers in banking. So we start on this diagram. I guess I'll start at the top and work our way all the way down to the bottom. But it starts with Goldman Sachs. They're a Ripple partner from day one. I've already shown the page. I'm not showing the proof now. I'm not trying to make it a 3-hour show. Go back and watch my show like, I don't know, yesterday. And you'll see Goldman Sachs was right there from day one with Ripple. Still in January at the top of this flow chart or whatever kind of chart it is. We see SC Ventures. That's Standard Chartered. They're a Ripple partner, by the way. We go over to the next one, April, and it shows Medico. Ripple owns them, by the way. Again, we go down to around the corner. It looks like some kind of ADDX. That was a Ripple partner as well. I can't remember. I went over that about a month or two ago. The color scheme is very similar to a Standard Chartered. They might be a Standard Chartered partner, which is a Ripple partner. We go down here. Something Fubon Bank. Okay, so we're still around that. OCBC. That's on the corner around April, May. OCBC Ripple partner. You go down to May, and it talks about Fubon Bank partners with Ripple. Fubon Bank's a Ripple partner. You're starting to see the similarities here. I hope, right? I hope to God. If not, you're on the wrong channel. Credit Agricole is a Ripple partner, by the way. We're talking about May, June. You come into Microsoft, of course, Ripple partner. You talk about Banca d'Italia, Fireblocks. I don't know too much about them. Sony Bank and some kind of X thing and Securitize. Anyhow, I'm going to spare you the pain, but as we go through this, like 90% of these banking partners are with Ripple, okay? So they're showing, like at the very, very bottom, look at the very, very bottom. Shows the Monetary Authority of Singapore. The actual country of Singapore is a Ripple partner. And that's where Ripple, it's like no other channel will tell you this because they don't know, but I've shown you like probably 50 times that the Ripple Singapore was a crypto exchange back in 2013, started by Ripple, had gold, silver, derivatives, and shit like that, where you could interchange cryptos and gold and silver and derivatives. And then they kind of deep sixed it and hid it. It's still alive. They're still depositing, Ripple's still depositing money into these accounts. About a month ago, I showed bank receipts and stuff for that. So it's still very active. The actual Ripple Singapore crypto exchange. You only knew about that on Crypto Hulk show, and we're done with that article. Now, there's that one. Let me check comments real quick. Robert Driscoll gave somebody a membership. Uh-oh. Paul. Paul was gifted. Chop Chop was given a membership by Dave Ryan. Just thought I'd put that out there. XRP shamans like we are the chosen ones. You got that one there, buddy. I ain't here to be not chosen. Elon Musk. Let's go over that real quick. It's kind of a fun little article. There's about 2 main articles, and then I have 1 supportive articles. Twitter was a day 1 Ripple partner, by the way. I think it was always been the chosen one because eventually that's why Twitter changed its name to X, because they were Ripple partners from day 1. I also have evidence for that. No other channel has. Ex-Twitter boss Elon Musk has again managed to intrigue cryptocurrency community with his tweet. So he made some kind of a tweet. You know what? The guy's brilliant. I see his he does all this cryptography stuff. Like people that at that level, like I'm the kind where, dude, can you just put it on a chalkboard? But I'm not that intellectual level. And that's good that he can figure this shit out because there's no way. If you guys had me do the job of him, oh, it would be all bad. I wouldn't be able to make it out his front door. I wouldn't know how to use the alarm system to arm the house. So we got Elon Musk. He does some kind of encrypted X thing here. I know he's got the 88, bunch of stuff with 8. Probably a bunch of stuff I don't want to know what it means. What it means. I don't want to get mixed up with that. You got the number 17, or you throw in a 7 here. Hey man, I don't know what all this stuff is. You know what? My show's just like this. I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing, and you can figure it out yourself. All right? That's what I'll do. I'll try to bring up facts, and I'll leave this stuff to somebody else who's all into that decoding shit. Consisting of 1 symbols with the logo X, made of a bunch of 8s. Therefore, the whole message can be read as X is a prime with 1,800 digits. Hey, you know what? That shit don't even make sense to me. Yeah, but you know what? Some people get that stuff, and if you can decipher that, let me know. I won't be waiting, but you can just let me know. I won't be listening to you, but you can let me know. Hey, Crypto Hulk, I figured it out. I'll be like, hey, great. Go on another show and talk about it. Okay, next article. But first, we got Ultimate Comfort HVAC Hulk. For those of us that bought our XRP from Uphold before we knew about your channel, oh damn, which for me was about a year and a half ago. You might still be lucky. What should we do? If you haven't transferred it now, let me continue reading. What should we do? I bought and moved to a wallet, but have since moved to an Elapel. Robert Agizio, keep the knowledge coming. 5 shows. Soon as I wake up, I grab my phone to see when the show starts. God bless you, Hulk. I kind of do that too. Like I just don't like when I get up. I just don't want to get up. I just want to kind of sit there and be like, "Fuck, I got to get up at 5:15. I got to be having a show. Like I'm supposed to be like retired and shit, man. Like I did. I retired very early in life. I made some smart decisions, and but anyhow, I'm out of retirement as of 4 years ago. I guess. Then when we get rich, I'll retire again. um, ultimate comfort. So I want to say when Elon announced, maybe it was a year ago, could have been less. I think it was. Elon announced like a year ago something about Doge. I went out and got that shit right away. And then immediately I made a 50% profit. Like Doge went from like either 5 cents to 10, and then I sold. Just because I'm not trying to like, I just did it for fun. Just I've never bought and sold at all. I just wanted to do it because I had a hunch, and I'm looking at Twitter becoming like, I knew immediately the minute he said we're gonna pick Doge or something like that for Twitter. I'm like, I want to just dump a grand into it because I already knew I'm gonna make a fast. I'm gonna make money in like one day and pull out, and that's what I did. Made like $500 on $1,000 investment. Boom, took it out right away, and that's all. The only time I ever bought sold because I just knew that Twitter was going to be some kind of a payment system. I mean, and there was a bunch. There was like 3 or 4 things I told my friend. I don't think he was convinced. And then the next day I said, "Oh, by the way, I just made $500 from last night when we talked. I told you to get it. I just made $500 and I pulled out and it's free and clear, you know." And he's like, "Damn, man." So I told you. Um, so I had the money in the uphold, and then the uphold started talking about wanting to get my social security number and verify my account for the IRS. And I'm like, fuck you, Will. So I just closed the account. And I kept getting these letters or something like they still thought, I don't know what they were thinking, but after I closed my account, I kept getting these letters. You have 32 hours to turn in your social security number so we can keep your account open. And I'm like, I already closed that shit, man. You're not getting my number. Are you serious? And then you're going to tell the IRS, like, fuck you. So I closed that shit up. Now, that's back when I was getting the letters. That could have been like a year ago. I can't remember when I invested in that. But the minute I heard in like you have 30 days to give us your social security or whatever for tax reasons, I'm like, fuck that. You ain't getting shit. So that's what I did. I just closed the account. If you still have, I don't know how long ago you transferred stuff. I can't answer your question. I don't know when you pulled your money out. If you pulled it out when I did and closed the account when I did, you should be safe. If you didn't, then they'll probably still have your records and they'll probably notify the Internal Revenue Service. Um, Still, there's no crypto laws and regulations in our country, and the IRS can claim they want this and that. The only thing is, you can just say, I'd like to see in court so you can explain to the judge what United States Code section you're referring to when there's clarity on crypto laws and regulations. I'd like to know. Otherwise, this is a violation of my civil rights, and we could end up suing you in civil court. Have a nice day. There you go. Have a happy new year as well, right? um, let's see here. Let's go. I got another Elon Musk article right here. Let me do a copy and a paste. Elon. Now, this one, here we go. Elon Musk says X payments are likely by mid 2024. Everybody, you're going to be able to go on Twitter and like send payments soon. Okay. Musk also downplayed the importance of cryptocurrency, saying that he spends hardly any time thinking about it. Oh my God, these people. I want you to see the game that's being played again, everybody. Number one, if the news media ever talks about crypto, it's always about bad. Okay. Anytime cryptocurrency is brought up, Elizabeth Warren and she's like the Pied Piper for all the dumbasses. And they'll all talk about how bad it is and money laundering and shit like that. Unless the government is going to use crypto, then it's good. Because that means the government's going to know all the wallet addresses, who owns this. So if the government owns a crypto, then it's good. But if you own it, it's bad. That's how all this works. Now, that's the first rule in social media disinformation. The second rule is this: if you mention something good about crypto, you immediately have to say something bad. Okay. Here's the typical thing that we're seeing here. Elon Musk says X payments are likely. Okay. But then he also says he doesn't think about crypto. See how quickly, right? So it kind of does that. Makes you kind of just like that. Okay. I'm just letting you know. I've been in this for 4 years. I've seen this dumb shit repeatedly. Those two things happen all the time. Elon Musk provided a new estimate concerning the launch of payment features on X, formerly Twitter. Musk said that X will likely introduce payment features in mid-2024. Musk appeared to emphasize a focus on traditional currency. Here we go. Traditional currencies. He argued that money acts as a database for resource allocation and sufficiently serves this purpose as long as governments do not interfere with the system excessively. He also downplayed the importance of cryptocurrency. See where we're going at with this? I don't spend a lot of time thinking about crypto, hardly any at all. Oh, it's the big fake out. You know what's so funny is the whole world will run on cryptocurrency. Everything. Everything. Okay? In recent months, X has obtained licensing in several US states that will allow it to handle peer-to-peer payments and other money transfers that is similar to PayPal. The company obtained the most recent of those licenses in Pennsylvania. So what's going on is they have 13 licenses right now to probably be a money transmitting business, okay? Money service business. Now, we know from watching my channel, because other channels don't do this, I've broken down 2 court cases for you where the courts and the United States government, the Treasury, and everybody else involved calls the XRP a currency, correct? Yep, it didn't call it a cryptocurrency. I've got 2 court cases, the United States Attorney, the Treasury, the Justice Department all call XRP a currency, correct? Or electronic money. Now, what Elon's saying here, the United States that will allow handle peer-to-peer payments and other money transfers. So you notice he's not talking about anything like cryptocurrency or whatever, but he is. Okay, I want to show you that little game. That's why I'm reading this article to you, because I can bring stuff, I can bring it. But I can bring meaning to this article because I deep dive. I've shown you the court cases repeatedly. XRP repeatedly is mentioned as currency, not cryptocurrency. It's called currency and electronic money, or it's called virtual currency. It's not referred to as crypto, okay? That's what I'm trying to show you. So the reason he doesn't spend a lot of time thinking about cryptocurrency is because the XRP is a currency. You see, we're just playing with words here. It's all we're doing. He likes to play games. And that's fine. But this game, I know what he's saying. All right. I can't read that other gibberish crypto shit, whatever cryptography stuff he's doing. But this right here is very clear. In recent months, so he's got 13 licenses total. Musk has stated that X plans to offer various money features. XRP is money, and I'm going to say XLM is money as well. Okay. Musk has stated that X plans to offer various money features, and that'll include XRP and XLM, by the way, because they're both considered money, including securities investments and the ability that would, okay, so now we're throwing in the XDC. And the ability to handle user's entire financial life. Past estimates suggest that X's financial features would be available by the end of 2024. Now, I stop with that. Now, I want you to notice something. The end of 2024. The reason I've said, in Crypto Hulk's opinion, sometime back, I don't know if it was 4 or 5 months ago, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a prediction. March, April 2025 is when the shit takes off. Why do I say that? Because repeatedly I'm seeing this by the end of 2024. Here we go again. See what's right there. I notice trends, you guys. That's why I know I can pick up on macro kind of stuff going on. Like my brain can remember certain things. I can't tell you what I had for lunch yesterday, but I can remember articles that were written years ago and recall web pages that Ripple has from 10 years ago, but I can't tell you. Chinese. That's right. Yeah, I did. I can't remember the name right now, what I ate. Kung Pao Triple Delight. That might have been it. Or something like that. But whatever. Yeah, I am getting hungry, actually. But the end of 2024, I want you to see that. I have a feeling, and I'm just telling you, March, April, we get a new president in January, United States. You know, the United States might not seem like anything's going on. These people invented this shit. It's all a big fucking game. XRP is countries involved in XRP. It's not just the United States or just some three-letter agency. It's countries. And what I'm seeing a lot is this would be available by the end of 2024. Something's going on in 2025. And everything that always goes on, it launches in spring. I've studied enough to see that a lot of times this March, April stuff is when stuff takes off at that point. I don't know exactly. A lot of times, I don't want to get into some other things, but yeah, just I'm thinking March-ish, maybe February. But you got to have time for the president to get settled in, get things going, and then get ready. And he's going to say, hit it. So probably February, March, April, somewhere in there is when I really think this thing's going to take off. Musk made his latest statements in X Spaces conversation with ARK Invest Cathie Wood. Let me tell you something about Cathie Wood. Somebody sent me a video, can't remember who, and it was from, I think, Wall Street Apes? Maybe not. I don't know. But it was on how Cathie Wood, now this is just what the article says, not me, has been the biggest like bullshitter. Like her at her all-time high, right now she's at like 80 to 90% loss. Now she's worth $250 million. All these years, the past 5 years or something, ARK Investments has lost like 80 to 90% of its value. But yet she's worth $250 million. So it doesn't matter if her advice is shitty, she'll still get paid. See, my show, if I give you bad advice, I don't get paid. Cathie has a brilliant plan set up where 80% of stuff she says is wrong. And she still is making $250 million. I got to get into that kind of a criminal racket. That's amazing. But thanks whoever sent that to me about Cathie Wood. It was a 20-minute video. I watched 7 minutes of it because I didn't want to see the whole history and how they claim Cathie Wood's a fraud. And she uses some guy named Billy Huang or something who went to jail for financial fraud, and that's who she learned it from. It had all these things in there. But that's what the article's saying. I'm not saying anything about Cathie Wood. I'm just telling you about what the article said about her. But yeah, 80%. Like, if you watch my channel, you're probably up 80%. But no, just kidding. But you'll never lose. It's not how much you make. It's how much you walk away with at the end when it's all over. Okay? Some people will pump a little bit and get this and get that, and they'll make 10,000 here, 20,000 here. That's great. But when this thing's over, we're walking away with millions. So these people can buy their little $10,000 trinkets and I want to get a Rolex watch here. That's cool, but that's not really what I'm here for. Let me check the comments. XRP Talking to Thailand. Now, they've been talking with Thailand forever. Thailand's oldest bank, Bank of Thailand, is Ripple Partners. They've been clicked up for 5, 6, 7 years or more. Bank of 25, all of Japan will be using XRP. Wood is an alien. Oh my God. All right, next. So, lastly, let's take a little look here. We do a copy and a paste. Here's proof that day one, Twitter and Ripple are partners right there. That one's not on any other channel at all. You only find it on Crypto Hulk. If you watch the video from the beginning, it's 58 seconds long. The only thing I want you to see, I want you to watch the video later. Go to the 27-second mark. 27 seconds. You're going to see Apple, Elon, Goldman Sachs. Remember from earlier in the show, I said Goldman Sachs is a Ripple partner. There it is right there. Google, Microsoft, Ripple partner right there. That flow chart we were looking at earlier, Microsoft was there in the banking world. Ripple partner, look right here. They're on the Ripple page. NASA, Space Administration. Interesting, huh? Over 10 years ago. The New York Federal Reserve. And then you see Square, and then you see Twitter. Right there, Twitter. We just got done with 2 articles with Twitter. They were there from day one. Now, Twitter changes their name to X. I know that Elon wasn't there back then. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is Twitter has been there from day one. Who's ever running that fucking show has been there from day one. No other channel showing you this. And now, all of a sudden, Twitter's name is X. Well, that's just a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. I still believe in Santa. I still live with my mom in my little bed. Okay. You have a Ripple 2013 webpage. Let's look at this like adults. You have a Ripple webpage right here. Nobody else on the internet has shown you, okay? It's 2013. Ripple just started. They're trying to show everybody who their partners are. And look, Twitter's right there. And look, Twitter today is getting into payments. I just read you that article. They're getting into payments. What is Ripple? A payments company. Where's Twitter? On a payments website from 2013. What's the name of Twitter now? X. What asset does Ripple use? XRP, and now Twitter's called X. Gee, that's just a bunch of coincidences, Crypto Hulk. I also believe in the Easter Bunny. Okay. Some of these people watch the show are just way too much. Way too much. Some Thai food. Gio wants some good Thai food. I'm gonna go to those little street vendors in Thailand and eat some pad Thai. Pad Thai from Thailand. I watched that video. I'm like, oh my God. I'm gonna have to go there. Hong Kong. Oh, I got to read this one. This will be the last article of the show. I've got a main article for proof, and then I've got 2 articles for truth bombs. I got to squeeze this one in 12 minutes to make it a 1-hour program. Where I'll talk about Bitcoin ETFs. This is how we get rich. It starts with Bitcoin and ends with you know what. The 3 X's we all love and adore so much. Hong Kong releases crypto ETF. Oh, here we go. Here's the happy bomb. Hong Kong releases crypto ETF requirements ahead of U.S. approval. Oh, looks like we might get into a little arms race here. The Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission issued a joint circular, that's like an announcement, with the city's monetary authority outlining the conditions under which they would approve a spot crypto ETF. Now, you know what is so interesting? Just happens to be a coincidence. Of course, it's just, I know it's not coordinated, of course. No, Crypto Hulk. It's just a coincidence that the United States and then Hong Kong are going to both release Bitcoin ETFs at the same time. Just a coincidence. As investors in the United States continue to speculate on the timeline for Bitcoin ETF approval, Hong Kong is moving ahead with a regulatory framework for these investment vehicles. Oh, they call them investment vehicles. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know the names of all this crypto shit in the future because they're going to make up shit like investment vehicles and ABC 123s and shit. So that's why I don't know what some of this crypto will be classified as because they're going to make it up as they go. All right. The Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission issued a joint circular with the city's monetary authority earlier this month. This release detailed the requirements under which the securities regulator would greenlight ETFs with more than 10% of holdings in crypto. The regulators noted in this circular that globally, the digital asset investment vehicle landscape has been evolving rapidly. Have we not? This is now the second article today. We're seeing this word evolving. There's some kind of evolution going on here in crypto. These people, they're all using the same buzzwords here, evolution. Spot crypto investment products should meet the same requirements Hong Kong regulators have. The companies have to have a good track record of regulatory compliance, it says. At least one competent staff member with relative experience in the management of crypto. The regulators will also establish a list of permitted tokens that the funds are allowed to hold. So now they're going to pick the winners and losers, everybody. See how this works? They will pick the winners and losers. And guess what? All their friends have already invested in what's going to be approved. See, they already know it's going to be approved. So what happens? I'm just letting you know. I wish I was in this little circle group. They have dumped their millions into the cryptos they already know are going to be approved. And then when other people just dump millions and gazillions, that's a new financial term, gazillions, into these products, then the original people sell out and just walk away with like millions. Now, they don't care if it dumps after that because they've already made their billions. That's how this goes. See? The regulators will establish a list of permitted tokens. The winners are already going to be chosen already. Sure, it'd be nice to know what list that is. I think we already know. All the old school cryptos. That's what it is, everybody. Not the good shit like the XRP and all that. No. These are all the broke down racehorses that they're going to ETF, and they all invested early days. And when they greenlight this shit, boy, everybody's going to be sporting a Woodstock. And they're going to run and buy all these ETFs up, and the original people are going to bow out gracefully with their billions that they just made and pull all their money out. That's how it goes there, kids. Like, they'll get rich first to the tune of billions, no, trillions, and then you'll get rich to the tune of millions. That's how it works. Now, when your cryptos, the ones you got in early with, they're going to try to outlaw that so you can't have them. Because those are going to be the good. See, they'll let you get the spot ETF shit because that shit's no good. The stuff that you and me have, that's the best. Especially the non-wrapped, the non-smart contract wrapped, clawback, all kinds of gimme, take back crypto. Our shit's going to be pure, clean crypto with nothing wrapped on it. That's going to be worth diamonds, okay? Now, let me show you two short pieces of evidence where Hong Kong's a Ripple partner. No other channel on the internet has this except mine. So I want you to be proud. You got access to information nobody else has. Unless they screenshot my stuff. But then that would show that they couldn't find it on their own. So first was this video here. Go to the... It's a 3-minute, 20-second video Go to the 3 minute, 1 second mark. 3 minute, 1 second mark. You're going to see right here. This is a 2000, I think, 13, 14 International Ripple Business Association, where Hong Kong is a partner. And you can see this right here. Hong Kong. Now, there's a company called Lam and Cooper that had authority by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority to work with Ripple. I wanted to show you that at least the International Ripple Business Association was partners with the country of Hong Kong to allow a partner named Lam and Cooper to work with them. So there's your first proof that Hong Kong's a Ripple partner. Now, the next thing I have here shows a similar partnership. Let me show you right here. Boom, right there. A 58-second video. Go to the 28-second mark. Nobody on the internet has this. I want you to feel proud and know that this channel is showing you solid information and solid connections. You got Hong Kong coming up in the news. Crypto Hulk brings it back 10 years ago. Hong Kong is working with Ripple, okay? It's not my opinion. Look at the fucking web page that I'm referring you to. Okay, what do we have here? 28-second mark. Well, it looks pretty clear to me. Ripple, Hong Kong. Copyright 2014. What is this? The largest Ripple gateway in Hong Kong. Pretty clear to me, right? Okay. Now, when Crypto Hulk reads you news, I come at you with authority because I have all the facts. It's not about being arrogant. It's about being fact-based. That's what my channel is. No other channel provides facts like this. Now, people can interpret, oh, you're just having an ego trip. No, I have a fact trip. And the fact is, you don't have what I have. So my viewers watch my show. I can talk about a Hong Kong release of a crypto ETF, compare it to the United States, and be like, you know what? There's a secret little lover relationship going on with Hong Kong and Ripple. Because my channel's the only one that has the evidence to show it. So everybody's like, oh, gee, is Hong Kong going to take over? And Hong Kong's a partner with the United States. I just showed you 2 pieces of evidence. I could come up with 5 more. I could find 5 more web pages and show you. I've already done that already. Look on my past shows. You'll see all the stuff about Hong Kong. My other show, I show you like 7 different incidences of Hong Kong's partnership with the United States. And we can go on and on. They have a Hong Kong Monetary Authority working with Ripple. This is just secret. The 2 Ripple examples here, these are the secret ones from 2013. I also have other ones from 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Not secret, but ones where the Ripple is doing a proof of concept with the Bank of Thailand and all that shit. That's pretty open to the public. But the 2 pieces of evidence I just showed you here, no other channel has. So it's very self-evident that from 10, 11 years ago, Ripple's already in Hong Kong working with their government, figuring out one day you're going to have a crypto exchange, and here's what cryptos you're going to run on. Okay? That's why I love this channel, because you get information here you never find anywhere else. All right, we got 2 minutes left. Rod Munch, thanks for that donation, and thank you, Crypto She-Hulk. Funda from Down Under. Yeah, I'm blocked from sending super chat donations. Okay, let me get a picture of that. Try to, if you got your phone, delete your YT app and reload it and see if that fixes it. If not, send a message to YT. Send the find feedback or send feedback button. It might be in somewhere. You got to find it. It's hard to find, maybe in settings or something like that. Inform them. I am personally working with somebody at YT. I think tomorrow. Like tomorrow, I have an appointment with them at like 11 in the morning or something. So I'll let them know. But I'm going to send an email to my associate person I'm working with at YT and let them know. But I mean, if you have to, set up a new maybe call it Thunder from Down Under 1, but set up a separate email and it'll work. Somehow they put you on a list. They'll do it. Like my own brother can't comment on my show. So he had to like set up a special brand new email. Shouldn't take all that long, but if you want to, I mean, it's your choice. I appreciate it, but I mean, they do that to my family members too, so it's nothing personal with you. Andy Arvi, thank you, Hulk. The facts you show are worth everything. I just want you to know that if I'm reading an article and showing facts, there's no doubt in my mind. I don't know how it works out with Thailand, but I already showed you that they're connected with Ripple from 11 years ago. So I'm not worried. Whatever the fuck happens, okay? That's how it's all designed. I know I got my XRP. It's all locked up. No one's taking it. I'm just waiting to see all the. I don't know how all the stuff turns out. I showed the evidence and how they started working on stuff, and I got the cryptos because I saw all this evidence. So now I just wait. That's all you really can do. You can buy more if you want. Get a separate wallet. Don't put it on your old wallet. And there you have it. Great info as always, Hulk. Thank you very much for that. So all I do is provide facts. Now, with the information I provided today, I showed you recent news about Hong Kong and other ones. And then I relayed that. I linked that recent news to news with Ripple partnerships from 10 years ago. I can't make any affirmative statements or whatever. All I do is I show you facts, and I'll give you my opinions on stuff, and then you have to decide for yourself. Really, this is what it comes down to. I try to help you make an educated guess. I help to provide enough facts for you, and you got to be an adult. And then you got to figure out, gee, what? Okay, I saw this and I saw that. Well, it sounds. Then you got to make your own decisions on what you do. That's how the show works. I don't give no buy orders, sell orders, and all that shit. You got a fucking brain in your head. You see evidence I provide. Make a decision on what you want to do or not do. I don't fucking care. My job is at least provide you the information, and your job is to pull a trigger or not. It's up to you. Okay, that'll be the end of today's show. 1 hour and 1 minute. I will look for news for tonight. It might be anywhere from 6:30 to maybe 7:30. Depends if I have to go somewhere in the evening. It might be a 7:30 show. And these are all 7:30 p.m., 6:30 p.m. It might be 6:15 p.m. Pacific. I don't know. I'll post it a few hours before the show. And other than that, that's enough info for you for this morning. See ya.